Hey everybody, Jim here from Racers and Rods. Hey, we're here in Lakeland, Florida. This is a really cool build. This is a 1939 International cab over, and belongs to our friend Christian. And we were lucky enough to meet him recently, and this is just the start of the build. It's got the cab and chassis, the air ride, and suspension on it, but there's a long way to go. So what we've decided is this is episode one. This is going to be episode one of his build to get this thing on the street, get it running. It's going to be a really cool build. You hear a little bit more about it in the video about what he has planned for it. So stay tuned, check it out. Like I said, episode one, and we'll see what happens with this thing as it progresses, and it progresses into a seriously badass ride. So stay tuned. Thanks. What year is this?
It's 1939 International COE.
International COE.
Yeah.
Which is cab over engine, right? And your name?
Christian Stefko with Talent Fabrication and Performance.
Talent Fabrication, okay. And the chassis it's on?
It's a 1989 Chevy. I guess it would be like your 3500 Express or something like that. It's a P30 chassis, like what they used on old motorhomes and stuff. 14 bolt Chevy 1-ton. And,
okay. And you said it was actually a FedEx truck.
Yeah, like a FedEx delivery truck. Also, it was like 42 inches longer than it is now. So the wheelbase used to be right around here, and I didn't like the wheelbase being long, so I wanted like a short. So
tell me a little bit about the rear end here, the design, and it's obviously airbagged.
Yeah, so the rear end, it came from all the specialty parts like the parallel 4-link, the Watts link, the upper and lower control arm kit for the front is all from Fat Fabs in Oklahoma, and this all is for OBS dually 1-ton, which is not what this is. This is a square body. And we didn't know anything about this until we got the parts in and realized that these parts were not going to fit this vehicle, is what we were told ultimately by them. And the fact that we powder coated all the parts before we installed them, we bought third party, we already
and you just made it fit.
We had no choice because we couldn't take it back. As far as like the notch kit, I started Googling pre-made or pre-cut notch kits to see like how much they were. I was gonna just buy them, and they all came in like 1/8 inch, and this is a heavy duty frame, so it's like 3/16 material, almost 1/4 inch. So I didn't want to put anything lighter gauge on there. For an industrial, I wanted to be beefy.
Okay, so you made this then. It's not a bought
this is
kit.
nothing
Okay.
pre-bought.
What's, not giving away too much secret, what's the power plant going to be?
So far it will be a 5.3. That's what we kind of gathered. That's what we want to go with. But
It's gonna be an LS.
Yeah, but I mean things change. So
okay.
I'm
dual
a person
turbos?
of, huh?
Dual turbos?
Yeah, we'll have twins on this one.
Okay.
Same thing. We were gonna just have a single, but now I want twins. But again, like so far the platform is LS. And that's,
well, we're interested to see what's gonna happen. Cool.
Yeah, we enjoy it. I mean, one of our first shows we came out and it shared the truck. It was just the frame. There was no body on it. So we brought a frame, and my son thought it was a stupid idea, and it got a lot of love.
Yeah, I was went through that. Oh, okay. He doesn't ever check his email, and I'm like, honey, you mentioned, but I was like, it's not a message. No, it's on my phone. Actually, it's my email. Like, I actually
all this is going to stay all natural, rustic. All this, we'll paint this gloss black. This will get powder coated Empire bronze.
What color the truck actually gonna be?
This color.
The rust look?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, once it's all fabricated and everything's where it needs to be, we'll pull the cab off, I'll put it on a trailer, and we'll trailer it and get everything that we're gonna be painting. I'll get sandblasted. The whole underside, I'll have it all blasted, and then we'll bring it back and we'll undercoat everything with like a sealer. And then the gauge just so happens to be it's in there perfect.
Oh wow.
So that will be where the air gauge goes. And then I'm gonna do this hole, and I'll have both of my air gauges here. We got my cranks to work, so it actually cranks with one hand. These were frozen.
Instead of the two hands.
Yeah, even the hinges upstairs were frozen too. So we got the hinges to where they're working correctly. That you can't get them out. They will not come out. They must have been thrown in there from the factory when they were sealed.
Probably. Yeah. Cab's in good shape though for being just. You said it was out in the field, just
out in the barn. It sat in the barn. I'm
pretty
not
good
sure
shape.
how long it sat in the barn, but it sat in the barn for a long time. And Christina, she's working on the emblem right now. They had some chipped and missing pieces, so I'm having her, she's breaking all of it apart, and we're gonna have the emblem completely restored and with all new acrylic paint.
she's doing all the work.
She's airing it out. It gets good pictures once you slay it.
Wow, that goes way down.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't look like your tires would ever fit.
Like even these dents, I pulled it out some. I'm probably just gonna leave it just like that and just roll with
Yeah,
it.
and if it's going to be patinaed, then yeah, that works.
Yeah,
you
no
know?
chrome. There won't be no chrome
yeah,
on
no.
it. The only chrome so far is probably just gonna be the ball hitch. That's probably it. And the stainless shifter, like that's gonna be the only shiny part.
Right, yeah.
Even down to the steering wheel, we got a 15-inch mahogany wood steering wheel
Oh, nice.
with a black center,
It's an idea.
and then
Yeah.
quick release is also black. It'll be sweet. This came off of a 1200 horsepower Corvette. I think we're gonna reuse it if I can get it to fit. I mean, I'll have to make anything.
Yeah,
fit.
make it fit, right?
Yeah.
So it could still change.
So yeah, I as soon as I just like mocked it up, I already ran into a problem with the steering. So
Hey, Johnny,
that's
put
just
that-
part of these things. You never know. You build
I'm
as
not
you
gonna
go,
take a
and
picture.
you
I'm not gonna
find
take a picture. You
everything
want
that's
to take a
wrong
picture.
as you go.
I mean, unless you want me to take a picture.
Getting the steering is going to be our next battle. We're using a drive-by wire on the gas.
Put your hand down here.
That way we don't have to deal with a cable.
Yeah, like that. Like
And then the brake booster, as you can see, the factory one is just way too big. It should mount right up in here, but it's just clearly not going to. So I have to use like a hot rod brake booster that bolts down under here. And the pedal will come up and go through the floor. And then as you push the pedal, it will push back through the floor, and that's how we'll get our brakes.
Wow.
And what I'll end up doing is I'll cut an access panel. I'll probably cut an access panel in here and bolt it down, and then just throw the carpet over that. And then if I ever have to service the brakes, I can just pop that panel. I would probably be able to lift this up and reach down into there, but just to make it easier for us,
Yeah.
that's what we're gonna do.
I see this one's suicide. But I thought they were both suicide.
So
No, they were in
They were.
36.
Really?
In 36, they were both suicide
I've never
doors.
seen one. I've never seen one the opposite
The
way.
truck drivers were complaining that it was too hard for them to climb in.
Really?
Yeah, which
I think it's so much easier this way.
You would think with the step being in front of the wheel.
well, I think the reason being, I
You
have
got to
a-
get up and turn.
no,
yeah, I think it's 'cause you got to fish around the door.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, they changed that one and did it normal, and left this one suicide because realistically, how many passengers are you gonna have on the road
Yeah.
anyways? So
Oh,
I
that's
like it
interesting.
just because I won't have to worry about the
Right.
spikes. So yeah.
I guess it would be harder over here, suicide with the steering wheel in it.
And yeah, with the steering wheel,
So you'd
and
have
if
to,
you're
like,
parked close to someone else,
bend,
and you're doing a wiggle. So but yeah, this one's normal, and that one's still
Yeah, yeah,
the only
suicide.
thing I could think of is the hinges didn't open far enough.